He's got quite a history of contributions to the music world. One of the best, Hanson, performing tonight at our own Cain's Ballroom, part of a tour that features performances of their first 5 albums. Excited they decided to join us this morning. Well, a few of them decided to join us this morning. So what's going on, gentlemen?
We're in the middle of a tour.
Yeah. The middle of a tour.
Yeah, we've been all over the planet, the last 10 or so years, but always come back through Tulsa, always got to play a show. In fact, our label offices that are sort of based in downtown, just almost a stone's throw from Cain's Ballroom. So we're just looking forward to it.
Cain's Ballroom, you guys have played there enough that I would think it's not that big of a deal anymore. But it's the Cain's, man. Does every time you go back, does it hit you that the venue that it is?
Well, you can still feel that. You play a lot of different places, and playing Cain's, it just has a rich history of great music that's been on that stage, and you feel that when you play the room. And
hey, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Isaac just walked in. Good morning. Yes, better late than never.
But you know what? Exactly. His hair looks better.
Yes, that's true.
It's true.
Well,
I got turned around on the highway because of the construction. I wasn't used to coming.
Oh, good gosh! That's why. What do you stay in Tulsa for when you got all this construction going on? Surely there's a city in the United States where they don't have orange.
We should avoid this construction. Now I will say though, this feels exactly like home.
Yeah.
The tour is unique in the fact that we are doing this thing where fans have voted on which album we're going to feature each night. It's kind of...
Have they already chosen for tonight?
Yeah, I think it's...
Well, the voting, I guess technically
closed yesterday.
Closed last night.
And so I think the second album win?
This time around won.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really interesting because the voting thing has been, it's gone all over the place. Sometimes the new records won, the first records won. The second album this time around seems to be the fan favorite.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting because we've been doing this long enough that we wanted to make sure the tour felt like it wasn't us just going out there playing a tour.
Right.
But it had some, there's a kind of a purpose behind it, and it's fun.
Now, you guys have grown up a little bit. Your voices have changed since Mayfest a long, long time ago. Musically, how do you think you guys have changed? What have been the big changes as far as you guys are concerned?
Well, I think musically, actually, maybe more so than ever, it feels. I think we've finally fully connected with some of our truly R&B and early pop roots. We grew up listening to late 50s and early 60s rock and roll and R&B, and that has always been a huge part of both vocal arrangements as well as just kind of our general feeling on rhythms and melody and whatnot. And then this latest record, Shout It Out, definitely feels the most like that music that we grew up listening to. I mean, obviously it's still a modern record, but it has a lot of those elements. I mean, Jerry Hay arranged the horns, who did stuff for Michael Jackson.
It's almost like you come full circle. I mean, you grow up listening to things, and then sometimes you tell people, oh, these are my influences. But people don't necessarily, what you make does not necessarily directly show all your influences. It feels like now we're kind of putting it together.
So we'll hear a little bit of some of the old stuff too. I mean,
Definitely.
Well,
little old
guys,
new.
Appreciate y'all coming in, even if it's for just a few moments. Maybe you guys can come around and play some next time too.
Definitely.
No, that would be cool.
Definitely.
Right. Well, listen, guys, thank y'all so much for coming in. Hanson tonight at 8 o'clock, Cain's Ballroom, 423 North Main Street. For ticket information, 918-584-2306, Hanson.net to find out more about their concert tour and what's all happening with the Hansons.